And finally, your last two chapters. And so chapter 13 goes along with chapter 12 and talks about employer-provided defined benefit plans and defined contribution plans. It talks about those as well. It just calls them, well, yeah, here it is, employer-provided defined contribution plans. Benefit plans, the risk lies with the employer. Contribution plans, the risk lies with the employee. And so really important to understand the difference in those two. A lot of governments still do the defined benefit plan. A lot of private employers do the defined contribution plan. Defined contribution is definitely the most common. Typically what you'll see is a 401k where if you put in 4%, they'll match 4%. But understanding the difference between the traditional and the Roth is very important when we talk about taxes. And that gets into some tax planning as well. And then we jump into chapter 14, which is one of the most common questions people will ask you. If I sell my house, do I have to pay tax on it? And so again, your answer is always, it depends. And you've got to gather all of the information to determine whether or not the gain on the sale of that home will be taxable. So read through that and make sure you have a good understanding. We'll also talk a little bit about using your home as rental property and how and when that becomes taxable, and then also using your home as an office and deducting that expense on your personal tax return.